door closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Taking shots in here. You want one?
Good morning. Good morning, Englewood, parents, guardians, family members, and distinguished guests representing Duval County Public Schools and Englewood High School. Welcome to Englewood's 63rd commencement. At this time, I would like to ask that you please remain seated. quiet and turn off all cell phones as those seniors enter. After the processional, our senior class Vice President Patrice Smith will join me at the podium. Welcome to the field, 2020 graduates. look phenomenal. I love the caps. Woo! Yes, you made it, you made it. At this time, I'd like to ask Senior Patrice Smith to join me at the podium.
Would the audience please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would now like to welcome to the podium fellow senior Stephanie Lopez, who will share a message from and in honor of our senior class.
Hi, everyone. Before I go on with my speech, I just want to say how grand it is to have everyone here. In a divided world, it's almost a luxury to have you all here together celebrating this monumental milestone. It's a miracle we're all here today, but it wasn't destiny that led us here. It was chance, because the fundamental nature of reality at its deepest level is determined by chance. That means every choice we made has led us to this very moment, whether or not you took the road less traveled. And if you did it really make a difference if you ended up here today? The beginning of a new chapter in the book of adolescence, high school. When we first entered those black gates, we tried to live our footsteps on the moon, tethered by our lanterns and weighted down by our book bags. But we were in a concrete zoo, surrounded by thousands of unfamiliar faces, making their way with such ease it seemed, while the butterflies in our bellies fluttered and danced, leaving us sick with apprehension. When summer signed her smile that bounced off our cheekbones, signaling the end of the year, we began constructing our silk chrysalises, where we molted into our new skin and emerged with our new metamorphosed state, just in time to see autumn's aura glow through the clouds of a 6:30 sunrise. And with each passing year, a new sense of independence flourish, but not with leaving adulthood around the corner, waiting patiently with calloused hands to grab us. Through my final year, the existential dread began to eat away at me. Will I fall into mediocrity? Will my life be fulfilling? And many questions akin to these flooded my mind. But I can confidently say I have a path set for myself. And whether I go left or right at the fork, I know it will eventually lead me to my goals. And it's thanks to the guidance of my teachers and staff and peers that I know my path and can achieve my dreams. I'd like to give a moment of gratitude to my teachers and administrators. Instructors are tasked with taking the mind of a child, so fragile and malleable, and to form it into a vessel to store all the knowledge they have to give. They choose this profession from the pouring passion of their hearts. They wake up early every day, driven by their motivation to teach their students and make a difference in their life. Hearing my instructors describe how fulfilling their profession is makes me melt. Their words are absolutely divine. I want to thank every teacher I've had for the past 4 years. I'd like to give my utmost appreciation for letting me express myself, sharing my hopes and dreams, and most of all, giving me knowledge. You have all left your thumbprint in my mind. My high school career feels like a dream. I try to remember after waking up, but when I open my eyes, I'm at my final year. However, my senior year was abruptly stopped in the springtime, and it makes me feel as if I took my high school career for granted, and as if I should have appreciated the smaller things. Through this pandemic, I learned that later may never come, that if something needs to be done now, it must be done now with no hesitation or procrastination. Now I'm here, the last pit stop before the rest of my life. As a final word to my peers, I'd like to say, it's time to put away such childish things and as we make our journey to the stars.
Thank you, Stephanie. At this time, I would like to ask that everyone take a seat, and asking to the podium, Isaac Bartlett, our 2020 salutatorian.
Good morning. My name is Isaac Bartlett, and I am the salutatorian for the class of 2020. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our special guests seated on the stage who represent the Duval County Public Schools, the community, the faculty, and our honored senior class. I will ask each stage guest to stand briefly when introduced and ask that you please hold your applause until all of the stage guests have been introduced. Starting at my left, Sarah Bravo, outgoing principal of Englewood High School. The Honorable Ashley Smith Juarez, School Board Member, District 3. Dr. Diana Green, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Scott Schneider, Region Superintendent of High Schools. And Christopher Becker, Englewood High School, Class of 2020 Valedictorian. In the front two rows on either side of the stage, to my left, Huin No, Senior Class Counselor. Colby Hood, Senior Class President. Patrice Smith, Senior Class Vice President. Kiera Walker, Senior Class Historian. Amaya Williams, Senior Class Treasurer. Charity Sanders, Senior Class Secretary. Aaliyah Phillips, Senior Soloist. Angelina Walker, Senior Soloist. Deja Banks Cobb, Senior. And Katie Lavelle, Senior Class Sponsor. To my right, Jennifer Martinez, Graduation Coach. Michelle Green, High School Specialist. Stephanie Lopez, Senior Speaker. Devonna Harrison, NHS President. Tyler Hurst, Miss EHS 2020. Madison Clemens, English translator. Gladys Maldonado Sales, Spanish translator. Zubaida Alamir, Arabic translator. Mr. Emanuele, NHS teacher. And directly in front of them, in the next rows, the members of the National Honor Society and early college seniors. Yastu. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize the JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Antonio Murray. Let's give them a round of applause for their hard work and dedication. At this time, please welcome to the podium Devonna Harrison, NHS President, who will be sharing the accomplishments of the class of 2020.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 63rd commencement of Englewood High School, class of 2020. Before you today are 419 students. Let us applaud their success. The Englewood community is a unique one. We are truly rich in cultural diversity. As a matter of fact, our student body is 61 countries and 40 individual languages. For 948 students at Englewood, English is not their first language. Today, I want to highlight a few of the accomplishments of the class of 2020. This group of students hopes to break the 87% grad rate record set by the class of 2019. Nearly 75% of the graduates have earned college credits through dual enrollment. The class of 2020 has been awarded over $2.8 million in scholarships. Additionally, 15 of the seniors have achieved their industry certification this year, exemplifying the college and career drive at Englewood High School. In addition to honoring the graduates of the class of 2020, we would like to recognize the dedicated faculty members who have provided us with rich educational opportunities over the past 4 years. Englewood faculty, would you please stand as we honor and thank you? Lastly, we would like to take the time to recognize an esteemed group of people who have nurtured and supported us in order to bring us to this level of achievement. At this time, would the parents and guardians of the class of 2020 please stand to be recognized? I don't know where you are, Mom, but I love you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce seniors Angelina Walker and Aaliyah Phillips. They will perform the class song of 2020, Grown.
I'm grown now, it's about to go down, my heart beats
Thank you, girls. That was beautiful. Well done. At this time, I would like to take the pleasure of introducing Christopher Becker. I've known Chris since he was a sixth grader at Landon Middle School, and I was his middle school principal as well. He has made a name for himself at Englewood High School and has certainly earned the title of 2020 Valedictorian today. He was on the Brain Brawl team for all 4 years and was captain his last 3. He was the volunteer coordinator for the Englewood National Honor Society and was on the dean's list at FSCJ for 2 years. He interned at Johnson & Johnson Vision Care the past 2 summers and will be attending UNF and majoring in mechanical engineering this fall. I can truly say this young man deserves every bit of the title of valedictorian for the senior class of 2020. His intellect, work ethic, combined with a humorous and kind nature, make him an extraordinary individual. It must be noted that Christopher is one of 4 seniors district-wide who has achieved perfect attendance since his first day of kindergarten. Who among us can stand alongside him and say that they've accomplished that? I am so proud to welcome him to the podium at this time. Please join me in celebrating Christopher Becker, Englewood Valedictorian, Class of 2020.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to be here. I would like to express my appreciation to all my teachers, friends, and family members who have helped me to get to where I am right now, standing here in front of you. I would also like to thank the administration for providing me this opportunity. Before I begin, I would like to present my fellow graduates with a quote. Maria Robinson said, "Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending." And I ask you all today to make today your new beginning. Exactly 4 years ago, I remember leaving my middle school class for the last time and heading into the exciting and sometimes scary world of high school. I know a lot of you were nervous, though you won't admit it now. High school can be intimidating for sure, but it can also be a place for growth. As I climbed my way up the ranks from lowerclassmen to upperclassmen, it became clear that my classmates were compassionate, upbeat, curious, respectful, and highly talented people. I would now like to thank some people who have helped me succeed through high school. First, the administration and teachers at Englewood have truly given my fellow graduates and I an outlet to better ourselves. They have worked countless hours doing whatever is asked of them in order to us all to graduate and have a bright future. Specifically, I would like to thank Ms. Bravo for coming to Landon all those years ago to recruit me to come to Englewood. It was truly one of the best decisions I have ever made. Next, all the families. Without your support, we might not have made it through these 4 years. I would like to personally thank my mom and dad. You have supported me since elementary school and always helped me so I could succeed. I love you and truly appreciate everything you have done for me, from the long nights to just giving me words of encouragement when I felt that it was impossible. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my fellow graduates. Y'all have made these 4 years amazing. I'll never forget the memories made here and the support y'all provided me. It has been a long 4 years, but I think I would say it was worth it. We have worked hard, but the time has come. We did it. We're graduating. I would be remiss if I didn't touch upon the current state of America and its effect on our senior year. It is truly sad that we will never have our senior prom or go to grad bash. It does say something about the class of 2020, though. We are resilient and have survived a pandemic to get to today. While this isn't the senior year we hope for, it is one that will never be forgotten. The class of 2020 will go into the record books as the most resilient and motivated graduating class ever. We might even be sung about in a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song. We will go down in history, just like George Washington. We will now go our separate ways in life. I don't know what the future holds for me or anyone else here, but I do know one thing. All of you sitting before me today will do great things. You will go change the world for the better and show everyone that the class of 2020 is not one to be messed with. There's only one thing I ask of all of you today, and that is, if you find your French prince or princess, don't run away from them like Miss Higgins did. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and don't let it slip away. Live every day being your best self and have no regrets. In conclusion, I'll leave you with a quote from Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means follow that. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our senior who will share a tribute to all family members, our senior class historian, Kiara Walker.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On this special day, I would like to take some time to speak to the families on behalf of Englewood High School senior class of 2020. To our families, when we say family, we don't just mean our blood relatives. We mean everyone who has had a hand in helping shape us into the young adults we have become today. Blood related or not, we thank you. You have been our support systems, our pride, and most importantly, you have had our backs when we needed it the most. Even when times got rough, you were always there for us. You made sure we were clothed, safe, and fed. You would always give us your last dime, even if it meant you got nothing. It is from your many sacrifices that we grew into the young men and women we become today. You have watched us grow from babies to young adults, and now we begin our journey on our own. We have come this far because of everything you've done for us, and with that, I thank you. Your love is unconditional, and your intentions are pure. We know you will always have our best interests at heart. As we stand before you in our caps and gowns, don't cry because your baby is gone. We are now future politicians, entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, and everything in between. We are the revolutionary generation. So hold your head up high because greatness is yet to come. Our journey is just beginning.
Revolutionary generation, that says it all. Seniors, I would like to offer my personal congratulations to you on your accomplishments. It is a pleasure to see the National Honor Society members adorned with a gold sash and Army JROTC cadets adorned with their cream stoles. Cadets who have served in JROTC all 4 years are also wearing Let 4 medallions. Students who are college ready in reading and math are wearing red cords. In addition to the red cords, early college students are wearing their stole, which is white and gold. Students who have completed 100 or more community service hours are wearing a blue cord. As a graduating class, our seniors have earned over 16,000 community service hours, and that is a testament to this group's dedication to giving back. White cords designate that the graduate earned an industry certification. And lastly, a special and well-deserved recognition is the purple cord and biliteracy medal, designating those seniors and faculty members who are fluent in 2 or more languages. These students will also receive a seal of biliteracy on their diploma. With the diverse nature of our school, Englewood boasts one of the highest numbers of biliteracy seals in Duval County. Each of you have made it to this point because someone cared about you. Your parents, a guardian, family members, friends, teachers, a coach, or a mentor. The fact is, you have received support along the way. And while many of those key people may not be here in person due to the need to prioritize our health and safety, they are here with each of you in your spirit and in your heart. My seniors, I have known most of you since you walked in the door as high school freshmen, some of you since middle school. I've seen you mature and grow into outstanding young men and women, ready to venture out into the world to make a difference in so many ways. This past school year, your senior year, did not end the way you or any of us envisioned. You lost the opportunity to attend Grad Bash, prom, and your senior breakfast. However, I'm a person who strongly believes in silver linings, and I'd like to share what I think you've gained. You've gained the true understanding that life sometimes throws curveballs, and how you have to pick up the bat and learn to swing more strategically to stay in the game. You've gained a deeper appreciation for experiences and people you may have taken for granted and now realize you miss. You've gained an awareness of your own strength. Many of you have already endured pretty massive challenges in your young lives, and this current experience has only increased your mental and emotional capacity and resiliency for change. Most importantly, you've gained a deeper desire for connection with other people. I've never known a class like the class of 2020. You were always a special group, but this current situation has revealed just how exceptional you are, individually and as a collective force. You are destined for greatness, and I am so incredibly proud to say I was your high school principal. Go forth and conquer everything you wish to in this world. All eyes are on you. At this time, I would like to ask Superintendent Green and Colby Hood to please join me at the podium.
Seniors, please rise. Dr. Green, I am proud to present to you the Englewood High School class of 2020. Each student assembled here has completed all requirements as prescribed by Duval County School Board and the state of Florida and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma or a certificate of completion.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the Duval County School Board, and as superintendent, I pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements, graduates of the Duval County school system, and confer upon each of you all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Englewood High School, class of 2020, congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated.
Before we begin moving forward to receive diplomas, I would like to ask Madison Clemens to come to the podium to share a message from the senior class.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be calling the names in rapid succession. Englewood High School's graduating class respectfully requests that everyone remain quiet. It would be very disappointing if parents did not hear their graduate's name called because others were making noise. We all have waited a long time for this moment. Let's enjoy it together after the names have been called. We will celebrate in unison. We appreciate your cooperation. In recognition of the international composition of our student body, we now will translate this request into Spanish and Arabic, two of the many languages spoken at Englewood High School.
Señoras y señores, estamos llamando los nombres en una rápida sucesión. La clase de Englewood High School que hoy se gradúa respetuosamente les pide que permanezcan en silencio. Sería muy decepcionante que los padres no escuchen el nombre de su graduado, porque los demás estaban haciendo ruido. Todos hemos estado un largo tiempo por este momento. Disfrutemos juntos y después que todos los nombres hayan sido llamados, celebremos al mismo tiempo. Gracias por su cooperación.
أهلا وسهلا بالحضور الكرام. جميعنا انتظرنا هذا اليوم بفارغ الصبر، يوم التخرج لمدرسة إنجلوود الثانوية. لهذا أطلب من الجميع المحافظة على الهدوء والإصغاء حين مناداة الأسماء حتى يتمكن جميع الأهالي من سماع أسماء أولادهم. شكرا لتعاونكم ومبروك لكل المتخرجين.
stopping in front of the tables and taking a picture, they know what to do. All right?
Christopher Becker.
Deja Banks Cobbs.
Isaac Bartlett.
Angelina Walker.
Madison Clemens.
Aaliyah Phillips.
Tyler Hurst.
Charity Sanders.
Ivana Harrison.
Amaya Williams.
Stephanie Lopez.
Kiara Walker.
Almer Zubeida.
Patrice Smith.
Tyler Burney.
Colby Hood.
David Gonzalez.
Ethan Shell.
Jalen Gross.
Dylan Owens.
Daniels Galeano.
Marcus Oxendine.
Noah Smith.
Christian Tabora Robles.
Cheyenne Burlingame.
Aisha Sotomayor Gonzalez.
Samaria Mobley.
Zachary Benson.
Natalia Labrador.
Lily Wynn.
Catherine Hernandez.
Fetsavan Fomatet.
Emily Olivares.
Sing Sian.
Anaís Tolón.
Elmar May.
Gladys Maldonado Sales.
Jennifer Ramos.
Kaya Crowley.
Clesia Jeffalari.
Antoine Hyman.
Nyla Mack.
Athena Lawrence.
Tonisha Tarver.
Jeremiah Henderson.
Motow Za.
Gunson Du.
Hey Pa.
Tan Kun.
Kule Pa.
Elmer Herstrick.
Anyang.
Dwayne Hayes Jr.
Sandra Sorto Romero.
Tabitha Bienamab.
Gladys Matute.
Lata Jas.
And Victory Bayard.
Gabriela Gonzalez.
Delmise Reyes Amaya.
Selma Halili.
Leilani Perez.
Angel Barker.
Jayshana West.
Keona Adams.
Sarah Tran.
Paku Lei.
Sierra Wright.
Nian Kim.
So Lur.
Kayla Blackman.
So O.
Naya Kirkland.
Anastasia Scott.
Madison Hammock.
Stone Merton.
Mike Nisha Lockett.
Aaliyah. I don't have a line.
Lexus Gailey.
Hadia Osmani.
Catherine Cromer.
Maimona Omer.
Charles Eda Janie.
Arlene Salaza Santana.
Alexia Ashley.
Nayeli Rivera Mora.
I'll try. Nadeja Christodoulou.
Abby Sack.
Jocelyn Freeman.
Mabazi Nyibigin.
Ariana Jones.
Yao Wien.
Lazaria Holmes.
Sebastian Murillo.
Gracie Butler.
Jamie Walls.
Denicia Gilbert.
Audrey Vanderhyde.
Anaya Brooks.
Jaze Pugh.
Amari Edwards.
Mario Speed.
Sierra Cooper.
Justice Thornhill.
Aaliyah Caldwell.
Micaiah Phillips.
Catherine Groth.
Natalie Posada.
Christelle Alexandri.
Autumn Spees,
Amaya Dibble,
Tyrese Wilkinson,
Ebony Hill,
Jordan Mitchell,
DeAndre Kellum,
Gaddafi Muhammad,
Anthony Hagan,
Sean Reeves,
Grayson Long,
Jaquez Shaw,
Patrick Bailey,
Chevis Parrish,
Thomas Duggar,
Corey Ricks,
Ariana Bruster,
Bryce Silman,
Bria King,
Eric Moore,
Starteria Jones,
Cher,
Kayla Lindsay,
David Sand,
Jamal Lee,
Stanley Sang Kung No,
Caitlin Bernhardt,
Chastity Mangrum,
Noemi Leon,
Brianna Marginhoff,
Maria Gonzalez Basto,
Brianna Sanchez,
Keontae Edie,
Amari Taylor,
Kiara Duran,
Priscilla Saunders,
Alanis Caldero Santini,
Denicia Mukes,
Philip Archer,
Jordan Morris,
Eli Gutierrez,
Isabel Melendez,
Sofia Colesanti,
Kiara Moore,
Najima Ahmad,
Ariana Williams,
Camille Howard,
Miguel Rodriguez Lopez,
Marcelo Colhoun,
Nikki Nino Hurtado,
Keon Hills,
Jose Ramos Hernandez,
Keith Johnson,
Marlon Tejeda Aravelo,
David Luciano,
Kayla Mayo,
Salman Aldufari,
Dunhale Drew,
Asael Cuevas,
Brandon Maynard,
Keisha Bourne,
Pedro Vegas,
Angelo Fabre,
Hannah Stevenson,
Michaela Hallowell,
Lexi Sabinsky,
Oriana Prelo,
Cheyenne Reeves,
Michael Hill,
Bella Myers,
Kyra Bice,
Kaylee Richardson,
Dalen Arancibia,
Victoria Searski,
Anise Larrick,
Tiaria Ortiz,
Glenn Griggs,
Elsie Quieta Hernandez,
Ciara Hughes,
Veronica Ortiz Montero,
Merlanda Kesmir,
Liz Mendoza,
Jahia Kaloof,
Chase Roberts,
Kirtland Brooks,
Michael Peterson,
Dynasty Boone,
Oscar Quijano,
Bree Aisha Garner,
Gabriela Nordello,
Shami Augustine,
Michelle Miranda,
Kareem Getson,
Min Sum,
Dalkan Kua,
Asish Tamang,
Muhammad Amat,
Toriana Smith,
William Akins,
Isaiah Townsend,
Charles DeVito,
Devin Mex,
Danielle Bradley,
Joshua Medina,
Jesus Colon Moreira,
Isaiah Torres,
Kwame Bell,
Mayeli Maldonado,
Anthony Guerra,
Amy Tial,
Dylan Frericks,
A. Ruth,
Christopher Castillo,
Alexis Melton,
Anthony Gallo,
Almir Alick,
Nicholas Burton,
Kaylis Robinson,
Tyshawn Gordon,
Calvin Sherrod,
Benicia Bryant,
Stephen McCrae,
Sydney Hutto,
Samaya Perry,
Laramie Bowen,
Nehemiah Rogers,
Dawi,
Kiana Bryant,
Pukar Carell,
Marixie Aravelo,
Saul Quay,
Austin Wynn,
Mackenzie Burke Holzer,
Phoebe Ortega,
Solis Garcia,
Roxana Negron Juark,
Sango Linori,
Gabriel Soto,
Justin Lim,
Bailey Sweat,
Samantha Enamorado Díaz del Valle,
Mackenzie McShane,
Celeste Correa Urbina,
Alyssa Brown,
Juan Duarte Chaustre,
Nicholas Ramos,
Andy Gutierrez Sáenz,
Banafsha Safa,
Bershad Bracy,
Fatima Omar,
Kelly Charles,
Zelko Varenis,
Josué Félix,
Ethan Nicholas,
Cristian Escudero,
Darian Perez,
Marc Antonio Hernández,
Joyannes Perez,
Carlos Fuñez,
Leslie Zavala,
Sakayla King,
Shayla Vieira Balon,
Kimberly Carrillo,
Christian Smith,
Kenner Calis Mendoza,
Fred Martineau,
Diego Barazarte Romero,
Keishla Santiago Camacho,
Brandon Helquist,
Glorimar Rivas,
Timothy Farmer,
Elvis Martinez,
Evelyn Estrada,
Wilmer Ramirez Batten,
Carlos Cruz,
Alenik Minaya Felix,
Lukman Bilal,
Adolfo Santos Castro,
Delmar Costa,
Luis Oliveira Murillo,
Shantiana Allen,
Jared Sanchez Gonzalez,
Jamari Drayton,
Mohamed Cochin,
Marco León Ponce,
Rehan Moyad,
Damni Lafita Corrales,
Micah Roman,
Anthony Leon,
Muhindo Viogo,
Haneen Albarmani,
Jennifer Vasquez de Jesus,
Aya Al-Salami,
Yesmi Montoya Murillo,
Denise De Rosa,
Diego Sanabrio,
Manuel Dangel Rodríguez,
Genesee Martinez,
Alejandra López Medina,
Hezaisha Wispe de la Rosa,
Ronaldo Guadalupe Cosme,
Taram Perry Jenkins,
José López,
Jocelyn Monroe,
Jerry Buckley,
Yamel Moreno,
Adel Al-Naim,
Deja Mundi,
Plator Bilsny,
Jalen Mayhew,
Namu G,
Jordan Staley,
Antonio Davis,
Hunter Paget,
Omani Lewis,
Caroline Vega Hernandez,
Tavian Brown,
Marco Mata,
Javion Kelly,
Fadi Aboud,
Juan Garcia,
Nicholas McCrae,
Adrian Kelly,
Marcos Milon Roman,
Alfred Anifowos,
Ashlyn Pimentel,
Julio Valladares,
Skylar Selvage,
Jordan Lobet,
Grace Waddell,
Chloe Jones, Jamon Lucas,
Kirsten Hamilton,
Nicholas Bowman, Alejandro Montalban,
All right, Miss Amaya, front and center. All right, Amaya, as the senior selected to lead this rite of passage, will you please have the graduates stand and lead them in the turning of the tassels?
Yes, ma'am. My fellow seniors, we have waited a long time for this moment. Please turn your tassels from the right to the left at this time. Now, graduates, you please be seated.
Good job, Amaya. You did it. All right. It has been one of the greatest honors of my life to take part in this momentous occasion for our 2020 graduates and their families. Graduates, you will always be very special to me. You are my last Englewood graduating class. I've watched you grow and change, evolve, and charge headfirst into the future within one of the most challenging periods in our nation's history. In those moments you feel less than prepared, please always remember how steep the mountains have been that you've already climbed and that you are ready. Stay true to who you are, always give more than you take, and most importantly, live a fulfilled life, answering that which you are called to do. I will never forget you, Englewood High School, class of 2020. You will forever have a piece of my heart. Select faculty, please begin moving into various closing locations. Parents, family members, friends, and mentors, both with us in person. I'd like to present to you the class of 2020. Please join me in giving them a round of applause.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing, didn't have a time but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger cruises, ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes.
Seniors, please go back to your holding areas to receive your diplomas. Parents, if you want to get in your car, you can start making a line and pick them in through the bus loading zone.
I've never seen this